Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know who's the funny man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
I steady be forgetting to put myself back into the thing. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of See You in the Morning with your host, Cletus Cassidy. Special on location edition of See You in the Morning this morning. I am in here from our corporate sponsor, Everbowl Suffolk. So people be like, why you always be in Everbowl Suffolk? What's so special about it? Well, you know, I'm part owner of the business, so I try to help out, where I can. So Everbowl Suffolk is where I'm at today. I'm in the building today. Every now and again, I come in here and work. So, and I guess the word work is an operative word because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in here, kind of working, kind of not working, because I'm doing this show. So I got to do both. If you get a chance to come in here, I'll be in here till 10 o'clock. If you want to come by and just say hi to your boy, Everbowl Suffolk, located right here on College Drive in Suffolk. So gonna be an abbreviated show because I got to go back out there in case somebody comes in and it's like, hey, we want something to eat. You know, then people are selfish in that way. They be wanting to come into a restaurant to get food just because they hungry. You know. But welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before and you found it not robbery to come back again, man, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with your boy, and that means so much to me. So we're going to get into this show real quick, man. Not going to be a whole lot of show today. And I apologize for those of you who tuned in to hear a whole lot of show. If you tuned in and hear like all kinds of amazing amounts of show, ain't happening today. Big shout out to my man Rodney Perry live listening to the show this morning, man. A legend in the game. Rodney, I'm going, if you can hang on for a couple minutes, the topic of the show this morning, I want you to see what you got to say about it because I think it's really an interesting topic. But the first thing I do whenever I do this show is I speak to the people that speak to me. So let me get that out the way. The first three people, of course, get what I call the mythical morning medals. And so get those out. Bronze medal this morning goes to Courtney Weston and Murphy. Good morning to you. Silver medal goes to Crystal Pennell. Good morning. And the gold medal goes to Michelle McKinney. So good morning to you. Ida Seaborn, good morning. Nisha, good morning. PP, Patricia Pippin. Dolores, good morning. Lisa, and straight from Jamaica, Pastor Shy, who said that he couldn't be on the show today on a wedded Wednesday, but he sends his regards from Jamaica. One thing I do is I hate when somebody gonna hit me up from their vacation. Don't hit me up when you out there having the best time of your life. You call me when you at home or at work so I can feel like I'm not missing out on something. But when you decide that you want to hit me up from your vacation, we got issues. I got problems with you. Now, one of the things that I do, if y'all aren't familiar with what I do for a living, I am a comedian. That's what I do. I travel all over the country and I comediate. I got my man Rodney Perry on the line, man. I'm so excited. Comedy has changed a lot. I'm getting this off my chest on a Wednesday. Middle of the week, I'm just going to let this hump day off. Thank you. I appreciate it. So here's my thing. Comedy has changed over the world. Comedy used to be a game where you had to go in, you had to get in your car, get on a bus, get with all your homeboys, travel all around the country, build your name up by going to comedy clubs, restaurants, different venues. And that's how people ended up finding out who was funny. They realized who you were by how you worked on that road. It's changed a lot now. Now with the advent of social media, people are becoming social media famous. They become famous for social media faster than they do working. And then they got to go in and prove in a comedy club that they're funny. So you see somebody do a skit or some of that nature, and you bring them on, but then they put them in the comedy club. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I gotta let everybody know that says that they're a comedian. Everybody that says they're a comedian because they do a funny skit does not mean that you are a stand-up comedian. Does not mean that you are a stand-up comedian. Stephanie asked when I was coming back to the DMV. I was just in the DMV maybe 2 weeks ago. I apologize, Stephanie, that I didn't do a good enough job of letting you know. So now there are comedic actors. There are people who are funny in skits. Skits are different than the stage. That stage, you don't get no second go. You can't hit cut. You can't hit stop. Let's reshoot this, all of that stuff. You can't do that on that stage. You got to be for real. Now, also with the advent of social media, people will do anything to get a laugh. They will do anything to get a laugh. They will run out there and do anything to get a laugh. You just run around naked. I can let you see my man boobs. I can let y'all see my man boobs. I can just run around here, chest out, and y'all laugh at that. I let y'all see my natural bra line. If you don't know what a natural bra line is, that means you ain't never been fat before. When you fat, your boobs create a natural crease right here in this area. Drewski, I haven't heard Drewski do stand up. I knew people were gonna say Drewski. This wasn't about Drewski. Drewski is amazing with the skits and all that stuff. I thought he didn't hit the mark as the host of the BET Awards, but I'm also an old guy now. I also, don't get everything that he's getting. But one of the guys that's gone real popular is about a young man by the name of Calamar White. And Calamar goes around and he shows up at people's jobs. Now, I guess people people inbox him and tell them they want him to come in and fuss at their boss. And that's what Mr. White goes in and does. Recently, he had to do stand-up live in Indianapolis. I'm going to run it. I'm going to give y'all a warning. There is some language involved in it. This is what happened when he did his show.
How long y'all been together? 6 years? Okay, y'all look like y'all got in a relationship where y'all was small and y'all grew big together. Y'all married? I got the joke. Shut up. What y'all want to talk about?
Damn, the internet stage ain't for everybody.
All right, y'all. My name Calamar White. I appreciate y'all time.
Yeah, man, you been on stage for 11 minutes. Goddamn, that's all you got.
What entertainment? I want my money back. Entertainment? I got it. Y'all balance this motherfucking stool on this motherfucking thing. Fuck y'all. Oh, shit.
Now, I'm not one to say that I'm the greatest comic ever. I've never had that personal experience. That's not an experience that I've ever had. But apparently he got booed to the point that people are throwing bottles. My question is, and I got Uncle Rodney in the room, comedian Walter Campbell's in the room. What do you do? What do you do? Where do we draw the line? I don't want the man to get hit by a bottle. Now, because of what he does, people don't know whether this was real or people aren't sure whether or not this is real or was a skit, because he does skits all the time. Now, give me your opinion on what's going on. And I'm going to take y'all live with me into Everbowl. This is first time ever. This is super live. We've never done this before. Have y'all come with me while we make stuff. It's going to be exciting. Exciting. Work with me. What did you make wrong? It ain't wrong. I did. Uh-oh. Look at us inside. How you doing today, man? I can't complain in real life. Look at us inside working. You are inside the inner workings of how it works inside the restaurant. You don't have real restaurants. Most restaurants won't take you on the inside, let you see what's happening. How you doing today, sir? Good. You got who? Most people. Did you already order, man? Okay, let me go ahead and get your order. Look at what we got going on. Look, I'm gonna hit y'all back. I'm gonna come right back on the plane. I'm gonna come back.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton's Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton's Cassidy show. Yeah.